Hey guys, this is Gene from Artistic Hobbies. Gonna do something totally different for the channel this time around. Today we're gonna do a Bburago 1/24th scale die-cast Porsche race car and see if this belongs in your collection of die-cast model race cars. Anyway, as always, let's get into it. So guys, I'm really excited about showing you guys this 1/24th scale diecast Porsche 963 hypercar from Bburago. I believe that's how it's pronounced. But anyway, packaging fairly typical for when it comes to diecast cars. Bburago up here. Nice window to see the car, what you're actually buying. I did pick this up off Amazon. I got a fairly good deal on Amazon on this car. But you also can find them on eBay. Vary in price all over the place, all the way from about $25 all the way up to $100. So just be aware of the price differences and what you might be getting for your money. Anyway, some trademark information, some more information over here. But overall, nice packaging. So let's go ahead and take this bad boy out of its carton. And as you can see, guys, this is really a beautiful Porsche 963. And we'll get up close and personal with it in a second here. But it does come with a base, the logo down here of Bburago and Porsche 963. So you can actually display it on your desktop just like this if you want to. I'm not sure if I will. It is held to the base by two little screws, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second here. But anyway, let's go ahead and take this off its base here. Now, if you guys are into Le Mans or IMSA racing, or what's it called, the World Endurance Championships, you'll definitely find these cars roaming the racetracks, and they're very cool. I just recently got back into auto racing, and I thought it'd be cool to do something totally different for the channel for a change, and do a race car. So here's my first one that I'll be doing in the channel, and I'll be doing a few more after this also. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about doing more reviews of these die-cast race cars. Anyway, so the doors do open up on these models, and since it is the 1/24th, the doors do open up. So any model smaller than this, the doors do not open up. So it's a nice feature, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second here. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get this off here if I can. Okay, so let me see if I can get up close on here, because the detail on this car is phenomenal. Even the paint lines are nice and crisp, the wording, the logos is very, very nicely done. Front headlights. You got more logos down here. Of course, this is a number 5. Porsche does have a number 6 and a number 7 that they race in the IMSA races and World Endurance Championship races. And these cars are very competitive. The back wing design is very unique for these type of cars to give them stability. And you can see even the tires. Let me see if I can get close up for you guys so you can see that detail. Very, very nice detail. So we're going to swing to the back here. It says Porsche back here. Not sure if it's blurring out on you guys or not. But you can see this paint scheme is really cool. Nice, crisp lines. I don't see any paint runs or anything like that on this car whatsoever. Now, like I said, I did get this on Amazon. I got a fairly good price on it. But like I said, be aware of different prices, especially on eBay, because they will vary dramatically price swings on this car, especially the number 7. I'm going to turn it over to the back side. Now the tires feel like there's some kind of rubber, which is kind of cool. Some more of the detail back here. Just very, very nicely done. So guys, once you give me a second, I don't think oh, yes I can. So the doors do open up here. Now, the steering wheel does have a little detail to it. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see that or not. Let me see if I can grab my light and we can, maybe you guys can see that. There you go. Just subtle details inside. Does have a seat in there. So it does have some detail, nice detail inside. Let me see if I can open up this side. Now you could display this on your desk or a shelf with the doors open. Let me bring the light back over. See if you can see inside. So there is some detail inside. Now these are the drivers. They're up on top here. See if I can get a little close without blurring. But all the logos, the lettering, the numbers really are nice and crisp. So what's unique about, at least in 1/24th scale, when you get to small scales, you don't get this finer detail. It's like you do have reflective side mirrors here. Not sure if you guys can see that, which is very cool. So like a real side mirror. So that's very nice. Now it seems like the doors do close very flush against the rest of the body. And the door lines striping do match up with the other striping on the vehicle. So that's what I call paying attention to detail. This one might be off just a slight bit. But overall, I'm very impressed with this diecast. So just to give you guys a little background on this car, it does have a 4.6 V8 engine that produces roughly 680 horsepower. But this is a hypercar. So what's that mean? It means it has a combination of a engine plus a electric motor which sits in the back of the car, which roughly produces about 67 more horsepower. So it's between the motor and the enhanced motor, between the engine and the enhanced electric motor on this thing can really fly. Very fast cars. Now the chassis is a carbon fiber chassis hooked up to a 7-speed manual transmission. And the V8 is a twin turbo. So think about, guys, you got a twin turbo 4.6 V8 engine in this beast with an enhanced electric motor. Wouldn't you like to have that kind of horsepower in your daily driver? I know I would. Nice detail down in here. Nice detail down here. So one of the things I wanted to show you guys before I wrap up this video, that since it is 1/24th scale, some of the extra details you're going to get is underneath the wheels here. You're going to see the calipers and the rotors. Not sure if you guys can see that. I'm trying to get up as close as I can, get some light on it. Let me get to the front here. Maybe you can see it a little bit more there. I think if I end up keeping this car, I'll probably highlight the rotors, paint the rotors, the calipers, make them stick out a little bit more. And some of the other stuff I wanted to show you guys. And I'm just nitpicking at this point. I did find some paint overspray down in this area. Not sure if you guys can see that. But I'm just nitpicking at this point. And the other thing I noticed right off the bat is you're going to see a little gap here between the body of the car and the windshield itself. But other than that, this is an absolutely gorgeous car. Let me know what you guys think. So one thing I did want to show you guys is the difference in scale between a 1/43 scale and the 1/24 scale. Now you can see, I want to do an overhead shot here for you guys. You can see it's almost, at the 1/24, it's almost double the size of the 1/43. I will do a separate review on the 1/43 scale Porsche 963 hypercar in another video, but I just wanted to show you side by side the differences between the two, just in case you're interested in the smaller scale of this particular car. But let me know what you guys think about this 1/24th scale diecast model from Bburago. And let me know if you already have something like this in your collection. And let me know if you want me to do further reviews on race cars in diecast, or even plastic models. But anyway, super impressed. I want to shut up for a little bit here, and I want to get up real close and do some overhead views of it. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button and subscribe button so you can keep up to date on our latest videos. Until next time, guys, have a good one.